What's up, Play Pals? It's your good guy Jay.
And your good girl Ted.
Welcoming you guys back to our channel. In today's video, we will be comparing two of the rarest and priciest dolls on the market, both selling above 2K.
On this corner, we have the Dream Rush Good Guy, which sells around 2K to 4K.
And above us, we have the SideShow Chucky, which sells between 3 to 5K. This duel will be represented on which offers more for the selling price. Each point will be represented by a soul, and whoever ends up with the most will be titled possessor.
And with nothing else to add, let's roll intro and get straight to the video. Starting out with the boxes, they both have something that makes them unique in their own way. For example, Dream Rush Good Guy remained loyal to the film by keeping the Good Guy box appearance along with the phrase batteries included. And although the appearance is maintained by other companies as well, the phrase is normally changed to saying the opposite, for the simple reason that the batteries indeed are not included. But at the end of the day, it would have been kept as batteries included. Companies would have given us screen accurate boxes, just as Dream Rush did.
SideShows, on the other hand, decided to go with the Chucky artwork for the design. Maybe they wanted to give us a different style, or simply because there isn't an official Chucky box. Whatever the case may be, if we focus on which offers more for the price, the soul would have to be
Dream Rush Good Guy! Yay. Another reason why we think Dream Rush is the winner is because the Good Guy can be set within the box.
If SideShows would have decorated the entire box, maybe the result would have been different. While on appearance, if we're completely honest, neither of them are screen accurate in our opinion.
But if we were to focus on the details, then Dream Rush Good Guy counts with inserted hair, and not just the wig, acrylic eyes that stand out, painted eyebrows, eyelashes, and freckles. His cheeks even appear to have a painted airbrush job for his slightly rosy cheeks. The lips and gums are also painted pink, which blends smoothly with the rest of the face. As to the body, it is entirely made of plastic, with ball joints that permit it to be positioned in a variety of stances.
The SideShows Chucky, on the other hand, may give the impression of offering what other Chucky dolls have already offered us at first glance. But if we look closely into his details, we can acknowledge that the front portion of his hair has been inserted in one by one, while the lower half is a wig. His eyes also appear to have like an acrylic look, with the skin tone very close to the movies. The teeth too don't stay behind, since they seem to be a separate piece themselves, similar to the ones shown on screen. On top of that, the entire body is made out of plastic joined together by ball joints, but surely what tops it off would have to be the fact that every single staple and stitch are real and not just painted.
Therefore, we don't know you guys, but in our opinion, the SideShow Chucky offers more for the price in this category, which, with that said, the sole taker in this occasion would have to be
Chucky. As to the clothing, we had difficulties coming to an agreement since both aren't fully screen accurate. For example, the slideshows has a huge stain on the right side of his overall that isn't necessarily present throughout the movie.
While on the Dream Rush, no Velcro can be found other than the one on his sweater, and it doesn't even open up all the way, making it really hard to remove his clothing. On top of that, Dream Rush shirt is only printed.
As to the slideshow, it is entirely handmade.
And last but not least, on this category are the shoes. I'm not sure if it's visible on screen, but the Dream Rush Good Guy laces are simply made of plastic.
Ready? Meanwhile, SideShow Chucky's laces are real. Not just that, his shoes are also hand painted, and although it's kind of a violet red compared to the one we see in the movie, we believe that the simple reason that they are hand painted, SideShow has the upper hand. Therefore, Chucky would have to once again take the soul for this round.
For this category, we'll be removing the clothing of both, so you guys can get a clear idea of where every single point of articulation is located, as well to show you guys how they look underneath. If for whichever reason you guys don't wish to see, feel free to skip to the given time. For the ones that are going to skip, worry not, since you will still know who will be the winner of this category. And with nothing else to add, 3, 2, 1. Guess who's back?
Back again.
Chucky's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
As you guys were able to tell, it was pretty hard to remove the outfit from the Dream Rush Good Guy without any kind of Velcro on his overall. Anywho, this is how they look underneath, very similar to how they do so in the movie, with the exception of the legs of the Dream Rush Good Guy and the shoulders on Chucky.
Fun fact, they both happen to have toes, which is something not usual with the Dream Rush being more detailed. Now, focusing on their articulation. Both technically have the same amount of movement since they can move their head, shoulder, forearm, wrist, legs, and feet.
However, the slideshow has 2 extra points of articulation located on the shoulders, which gives him the capability of moving them up and down. Therefore, he has 15 points of articulation.
While Dream Rush only has 13.
Although Chucky has more, it doesn't necessarily mean he has the upper hand on this category, since he does lack when it comes to sitting.
Meanwhile, the Dream Rush Good Guy can do with no problem. As a result, the winner of the soul would have to be our Good Guy Dream Rush. They both come with two of them. Dream Rush being a Good Guy construction helmet as well as a tiny little beep.
While SideShow comes with a base display and a magnetic knife.
As to the quality, the Dream Rush Good Guy accessories are pretty basic. For example, the helmet is made of a bendable plastic, and although the bib seems to be more decently made, it doesn't back up nor beat the accessories that Chucky come with.
To start off, the base is made out of wood and it looks more resistible than most of the economical bases out there. As to the knife, it was designed to be held by this specific doll. Speaking of the knife, we wanted to apologize to those who saw the SideShow's Chucky unboxing as well as the review, because in those videos we made you guys believe that the knife wasn't the original since it didn't stick to his hand, and to our surprise it was. You see, we believe all of the knife's dots have to be made out of metal, and it turns out only the middle one is, and only on one side. Another reason as to why we believed it wasn't the original was because it had been decorated. And from our understanding, it had to look like a normal kitchen knife. But without getting out of track any longer, the winner of this category, and who will be titled Real Possessor, is Chucky. Chucky.
Although Chucky was considered real possessor, I found 3 reasons as to why it could have been an alternative ending. Number 1, Dream Rush Good Guy tends to sell for less. Number 2, only 300 of them were made,
While SideShow counts with 850 of them.
making Good Guy a bit more rare in a way. Number 3, they come with a certificate in which has the number of the doll owned.
I don't know you guys, but I personally would have liked if SideShow's Chucky doll would have came with something similar. But at the end of the day, our focus was on which offers more for its price. Therefore, Chucky is still considered possessor. With that said, we're going to wrap it up. If you would like to see an in-depth review of either of these dolls, in the description you'll find the links to both. Since there are lots of things we didn't cover, because if we were to talk about every single detail, the video would have gotten far too long. With nothing else to add, we wanted to say thank you for sticking around this long.
Please give us a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for much more Chucky content, and we'll see you guys on the next.